more is not the right word, but I'm just as interested in is when I'm kind of stop and point out I like to make sure that my actors know the reason why a particular phrase or sentence is in a place the way it is. So I think when you understand that, you've got a better idea of why you're delivering your line the way you are. Like for instance, like at the top of 22, when Sergio has those two different, you have one speech there, but it's broken up with Faroe trying to get it. I can explain certain things, and what you're doing there is you're basically giving it's your stand as to why you're insulted that he's in your space right now. So even before we walk through it, I just want to kind of give like the landscape, okay? When the landscape basically is Sergio is in his environment, Faroe comes in and invades his environment, but in Sergio's reality, his place is pretty much sacred here. In Barrel's reality, he knows he's going after this freaking weirdo, kingpin, heavy-duty guy, so in his mind, he is justified in doing that, okay? Now, Sergio doesn't know that at first, so he's like going to be having he's going to have all this opposition to that. Faroe realizes that, so Faroe's knows that when he comes into this environment, he's going to face pushback, and he's going to have to put up with it, but it's going to pay off because he has this agenda, exactly. This prize at the end of all of that. So does that landscape kind of work? Do you understand what's going on with that? Okay. So let me just do from 15 dry, and thank you so much, Faroe, for inserting the new line. You'll get your writing credit. So action.
Hey, what the fuck you doing here? We didn't talk. We talked already. What the fuck you doing here? This is serious. Serious? Where did you go to school? What? Where did you go to school?
PS 192.
PS 192. They don't fucking teach math there. The way I see it, you have 1 favor. Now you have 0. But you think you still got another motherfucker coming to you?
You just listen to me.
Listen to me right here. You had me set up some street stuff. Didn't even show up.
I can explain.
You leave me holding your shit out of the stick. And you can fucking explain? Get the fuck out of here.
I'm gonna take down every school.
What did you say?
I said I'm gonna
I
take
heard what you said.
every school.
You? On your own?
That's what it takes.
You're gonna fuck shit up. I messed up.
That's all right. Okay, so let's go. You get to the hammer
You know
by
why
your.
I messed up? Because I didn't want to handle this when I wasn't.
It's all right. You want to use?
And I was just, I highlighted his line, so I got lost there. I was like, okay.
You're doing great at that point. Though. That was a million miles better than when we first sat down. So let's just read out the end of this. So we just got in our head. So you're gonna take it from Sergio's line. You're gonna go out to Hammersmith by yourself. And second to the last from page 22.
Okay, so I gotta go to the next page. Number 22.
Second last line.
Gotcha. Alone?
That's what it takes.
You going after Hammersmith on your own?
What do you think?
I think you're gonna fuck shit up. I think you're gonna need a partner for that.
You'll do it?
Well, since you messed up my surveillance, fuck me. Let's take that cycle down.
All right.
And scene. I thought there's some really good stuff in that. How did you feel? How did you feel about it?
Felt a little bit better. I got a little crossed there.
That's okay, but did you feel relaxed and comfortable in it?
Yeah, I felt getting more into the character.
Yeah, I can see. I'm just curious, Joe. Any comments you got?
There's one exchange that I think is a little flat.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Okay. Basically, you guys are doing great, by the way, but the one thing that I think is a little flat is the where did you go to school?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And I can tell you how to fix it really easily. Emphasize you. So don't ask, where did you go to school? Ask, where'd you go to school? Ask, what? Where'd you go to school?
You know what though? I think.
Like,
Yeah, but
assert dominance.
yeah, but what I think is important in that is not necessarily it's to you, because it's not like where did you go to school. I think it's more like I think because what he's trying to
Like I'm laughing at.
well, but what you're trying to emphasize in this though is the fact that you're trying to kind of point out he had a shit education, okay? So it's more, I think it'd be like where'd you go to school? Maybe the emphasis is on school instead of you, and like where do you where do you buy your clothes? Not you buying the clothes, but where's the clothes? Like the clothes to school. Where'd you go to school? Where'd you buy the clothes? What kind of?
You're making fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Where did you get your education from?
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
I think that you're 100% right on the second delivery, where it's much more sincere. Where I think the first one should be mocking. Where'd you go to school? What? Where did you go to school?
Very good. Yeah.
So I keep the school. I'll say education.
I think school, but I like what Joe said, where it's like, where did you go to school?
Yeah. Who the fuck are you?
And where did you go to school? Yeah.
Who the fuck are you?
So let's do real quick. Event. I'm gonna let my AD do that line. So wait, hold on. What page is that again?
21.
21. Well, let's do Faroe as Faroe.
Okay.
And I want Joe to be Sergio, just to get this across. And we're going to
Start from the top.
And we'll start from the top, yeah. Okay.
So. Fuck. We need to talk. We talked already. What are you doing here?
This is serious.
Serious? Where'd you go to school? What? Where did you go to school? You better be a product of public schooling.
PS 192.
192? What? Don't they teach math there? Because the way I see it, you had one favor, now you got zero. You think you still got a favor coming to you?
You just listen to me.
I listened. I put my balls on the line, set up some street scum you had a hard on, and then you continue abandoning the show.
I can explain.
Leave me holding the shit end of the stick and you can explain. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm gonna take down Amazon.
What'd you say?
I said I'm gonna take down.
I heard what you said. Let's do that one.
Yeah, well, I
The points
just
made.
basically wanted to get that one, but you were doing good, so I thought I'd let you go.
No, that's
yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
What do you
No, I like that. You get what? How do you feel about that? You're the one who have to deliver the line, so I want to make sure you're.
Let's start from the top again.
Yeah, sounds good. Okay. C15, page 21. We're all good.
I forgot, you gotta remember you're supposed to be kind of this one.
Well, that's one of the things too. I think what would be fun will work out when we actually. I'd like to maybe do another one of these before we shoot on that day up. But you're going to be constantly trying to kind of to constrain the situations. That's going to be a little bit of the absurdity of it too. You know.
Gotcha.
All right. So we all ready? Okay. Action.
What the fuck?
We need to talk.
We talked already. Now what the fuck you doing here?
This is serious.
Serious? Where did you go to school? Dick, who the fuck?
Listen.
Serious.
That's I threw that in there for you to have that frame of mind. Anyway.
What? What?
Where did you go to school?
So it's going to be the first one. Where did you go to school? Where did
you go to school? You gotta be a product of public school.
Yes, 192.
Yes, 192. What, they don't teach fucking math there? No, we have to fucking see it. You only have one favorite. I have zero. Wait, fucking dude, you still got another one coming to you?
Will you just listen to me?
I listened already. I put my balls on the line to see how some streets go. You're landing in the shit.
I can explain.
Explain. I mixed a lineup.
You know, and this is one, I'm glad you brought that up. This is one thing that I'm real adamant about. In my scripts, there's going to be certain lines that I say for a particular reason. Like, there was a line yesterday where Hammersmith says, "Are you blowing peyote?" And I wanted to make sure he says that line. He says that line at that time. Other than that, okay, as Patrick knows, I say this often to him whenever he says, "I'm off book," I go, "Yeah, but are you off story?" I don't mind if you mix it up, because as long as you're still getting the same emotion across there. If it feels more comfortable than you saying that, I'm worried, worried is the wrong word, I want the performance to come through. So if you get the performance to come through, you know, and that's the important thing. The essence of what's being said, okay? The lines that you got to hit here are like the "you go to school," public schooling sort of thing. That's the stuff. Other than that, you know.
Gotcha. Well, it was better. It was better before I
Sure.
it.
Yeah.
It was better. Serious?
All right, wait, we're taking this over. This is serious. Okay. Also now, this serious, as I mentioned, you know, this is a combination of all the absurdity, but you're also responding to the line of girls that this is serious. All right, because what you know, you're in Sergio's mind, okay? It's like him coming into your environment, like, this is serious. This is serious. Serious? It's like you're saying, no, this is.
Gotcha.
How absurd! You're saying this is absurd.
Yes.
That Faroe says serious.
Absurdism.
Yeah.
Sarcasm.
Yeah.
We'll start from the top then?
Yeah. Start from the top. We all good? Action.
What the fuck? We talked already. What the fuck you doing here?
This is serious.
Serious. Where did you go to school?
What?
Where did you go to school?
Yes, 192.
Yes, 192. They don't fucking teach math there. We have fucking C. We have one table. And you have zero. What the fuck is doing? Can you just listen to me? Listen. I listened already. The sounds of the streets up. And then you in the show. I can explain it. Listen. I don't know who's on the line. You can explain it. Get the fuck out of here.
Take down the house.
What did you say?
I said I'm going to take down
I heard what you said.
neighbors.
You on your own.
That's what it takes.
You're gonna fuck shit up. You're gonna need a partner.
What do you think?
I think if I let you go alone, you're gonna get in some deep shit. Yeah, I'm in. I think I wanna.
Okay, you guys are good for there. You're good. Let me see. I'm going to just say many script quotes here. This is what I want you. This is how I want you to emphasize these. I've underlined red. Where did you go to school? I'm sorry. Yes. Where did you go to school? Where did you go to school? Where did you on the first one, the second one to school? You understand that? First, because the
Where
first.
did you go to school?
Where did you go to school? Where did you go? Where did you go to school?
So first one, where did you go to school?
Exactly.
Where did you go to school?
The way you said it right there was good.
Where did you go to school?
Where did you go to school? Yeah, and you can go through
Where
that.
did you go to school?
Yeah. First one, it can be a little bit faster. Where did you go to? Where did you go to school? Where did you go to? Where did you get your education? Where did you get your education? Yeah.
PS 192.
Yeah, PS 192. It's the place where they don't teach math, right? 'Cause the way I see it, you had 1, and now you got 0. Okay? So what the fuck? Shit.
Slowly but surely, I'm pulling you in. I love when you respond like that, because I want you to be on my side at the end of the day.
Yeah. Exactly. It's like really what.
You can insult me all you want.
And that's beautiful because that's
Really good.
yeah. But this is and think of it this way too a little bit. This is like when you're kind of telling you're talking to your kid, okay, and your kid says something like, "I ate all my broccoli." Oh, really?
How would you say?
You ate all your broccoli?
How would
Because
you-
that's interesting. Because I'm looking at your plate and I see broccoli on that plate. What do you think? This is chicken? Do you think this is fish? No, it's fucking broccoli.
Anthony and maybe it's also
Yeah. Put it on.
Anthony and Patrick now are here. That's Sergio and Faroe.
Yeah.
We're very friendly.
Yeah.
I like breaking my So now say it to me as Patrick.
Where did you go to school, Patrick?
Yes.
The attitude.
Yeah. Exactly.
What?
Where did you go to school? I mean, they don't teach fucking math there.
Yeah.
See the attitude?
You know what might be helpful here too? Have you guys seen Pulp Fiction? Yeah, there's a scene where John Travolta, the chick's ODing, so he drives her to Eric Stoltz's house. It's like, you want to fuck up my shit right now?
Well, also, and I'm gonna censor this, but is it Pulp Fiction or is it Reservoir? No, it's Pulp Fiction, where Quentin Tarantino says, "Did you see a sign that says dead Edward storage?" No. Did you see a sign that says dead Edward storage? Because this is not a place to store N-words.
You sound like him.
No,
You sound like fucking. No, it was good.
Hey, because I'm a fucking tasting, right? Cheryl, she has to cheap shit. I don't taste my coffee. But you know what? I don't want. Hey, no, listen. I don't want to talk about your coffee right now. I want to know why there's a fucking dead nigger in my garage. Because did you see the sign? Did you see the sign standing in storage? Because I don't got a sign up there. Because you know why? Because we're dead nigger.
Me and Sergio are looking at each other going, hey, he's right.
Yeah. That was an excellent part too.
But did you see how he interjected his own personality?
Yeah, exactly. You know.
You're a much better actor when it's Anthony.
Yeah, just be Anthony. It's just like, you know, and it really
I
is.
did that the last time too.
You know, and anytime I've been on set with somebody, they asked. In fact, this was where I met Patrick to begin with. Is at a table read for Mr. Jack, and I had a couple of people that were there. But there was one girl that was there. It was a good friend of mine who does these. She hosts these storytelling and open mic sort of things and that. But she wants to get involved in it. And I asked her. I said, she goes, "What's any advice you could say, you know, about acting, about reading this?" And I said, don't act. Just read it like you read it, you know. And so the best advice for acting is don't act. Be yourself. I think though, from what we worked on here, how do you feel from what we've done? I think you've done a lot of good.
I mean, I can see. I take all criticism, of course, constructive criticism. I see that because I feel like I'm trying to be this person, but also reading this person, and it comes out sometimes wrong. More if I acted like if it's just me, it winds up being more clear.
Yeah. There's a really off-color analogy, okay? But we're all men here, okay? Did you ever try to get a hard on? Or just let it happen? Okay? 'Cause if you try and think about it, it's not gonna. Yeah, Patrick knows. I'm sorry, but
No, I get it.
You just relax and just let it happen. It's like just be yourself. Like imagine, like I say, imagine it's Patrick and me through. But I want to do this. I want to read through it once and read through it as Patrick and Anthony. All right.
Yeah.
So pretend you're just talking to Patrick.
Yeah, let's pretend it's just like me, Patrick. All right, just me and you.
Where we're starting from.
Start from the top.
Hey,
What the fuck you doing here?
we need to talk.
We talked already. Now what the fuck you doing here?
This is serious.
Serious? I mean,
That's all right. Not just because you don't gotta commit. I understand. It's like,
When you learn the lines, you'll be better.
yeah.
Let's improvise real now. You get the gist of the story.
Yeah. Let's.
Improvise is Anthony.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Hey,
What the fuck you doing here?
we need to talk.
We talked already. Now what the fuck you still doing?
This is serious.
Serious?
Get the lines.
No. I'll tell you, record. Don't even worry about the lines, but do this. That after he says serious, I want you to improvise a put down for him. Okay. Now, also a couple of things. When you say the word serious, again, remember, think it's that's absurd. Okay. It's like, because you are doing something serious right now. You're on a stakeout. Okay. And this guy's interrupting you. Okay. So just do it. Don't even look. Just improvise. It's like you're a guest. Why the guy's interrupting you? And it's a serious. You're gonna say serious, and then you're gonna reply with whatever you think is whatever would be a natural put down. It could be anything. It's like you actually thought about that, Dick? Whatever.
Sorry,
Yeah, start again.
Hey,
What the fuck you doing here?
we need to talk.
We talked already. What the fuck you still doing here?
This is serious.
Fucking stink. This is serious?
I want to talk about something.
I'm gonna cut you for a second. Because I want you to. I'm gonna give you something that I want you to improvise on. Okay, and I'm just gonna give you a little bit of it. Okay, and then so started from. You started from, and I'm gonna go off from series. Okay, from the top. You can say hey, whatever. And then,
Hey,
fuck.
we need to talk.
Talk already.
This is serious.
Serious. Serious. See that guy over there? That's a bad guy. Okay, you and I'm not gonna want you to be a bad guy. Okay, so don't be fucking serious. It's whatever. Right now, serious.
No, just listen to me for once.
Okay, so there's something like okay, just like build up that for a little bit.
Ready? Okay.
What the fuck?
We need to talk.
We need to talk. We talked already.
This time it's serious.
You know I'm gonna stick my right. This is fucking serious. What the fuck you doing?
You just listen.
Listen already. You got yourself some fucking streets right. Man, you don't fucking shit. I know you're doing this way. Can you explain? What you gonna say? Where did you go to school?
ES 192?
That's what I tell you. You don't fucking teach math. The way I fucking see it, you have one thing. You have zero. Are you fucking still think you got another one coming to you?
Listen. I'll take that now.
You have good answer. You're gonna tell me now. You're gonna take them down this way.
Take down atmosphere.
You on your own. I think that you're gonna fuck it up. You're gonna get somebody killed. You're gonna need a partner.
You're in.
Well, since you fucked up my surveillance, I guess I could probably be in. Let's take that cycle down.
Right.
and scene.